Hi, new employee, and welcome to the introductory tape for your new job at Bunny Smiles Incorporated, or BSI for short. You have applied to a job in technical support and maintenance. What does this job particularly mean though? It means that you, alongside your fellow employees and coworkers, will take a key role in creating a magical experience for kids and adults alike here at
Bond's Burgers.
As a demonstration for the kind of magic you will be creating with us, here is a look into a routine showstopper animatronic performance.
What you say makes me seem strange. All my thoughts are in a cage. It's only love if you try. Oh yeah, shadow man watches from the dark. He knows he wrecked that car. Swears he had no heart. Sombrine and clean, but it's not right. So Linda, tonight I'd love to see you dance and sing Sombrine. What was that thing?
These are the showstoppers, Bon, Buzu, Banny, and Shaw. They are a remotely animated animatronic band made to entertain children in the restaurant. As a technician, you'll be given the role of a maintenance worker in the K9 storage facility located in
Hiroshima Fiboid, Ifusano, Nepahorder Wid, Edda Memory without sealing outfit.
It's a brand new day in Little Bon's neighborhood, and a really special one for sure. Little Bon has been waiting all day for his friends to arrive. He has the perfect plan for the perfect sleepover with them. Let's see who he invited for this sleepover. He invited Shah, Buzu, and Billy. Let's check one more time. Little Bon invited Shah, Buzu, Billy, and Jack. Looks like they have finally arrived. Little Bon lets them in so they can begin the sleepover. Bon purchased a really funny movie for them to watch. The four pals watched the movie and had a blast of a time.
Little Bon is awoken by a strange noise. He goes into the living room to check it out.
So, this is the brand new caretaker for the old Bunny Smiles facility. I'm recording this because the company requires some type of archives for the work history, something like that. I honestly have no clue because I started working here. Actually, I'm going there right now. But they gave me this weird location. There's somewhere in a forest, I think, to work at. And I've been driving for 20 minutes, and I can't find the place. I made it to the location, I think. This has gotta be it. Anyway, so Chris told me this place hasn't been working since about 78, 79, somewhere around then, and that was 4 years ago, I think. So chances are it's gonna smell horrendous.
What was that thing?
News, yesterday, 20-year-old man Brian Stells was reported missing by the local Brighton police force. Brian's family reported that they hadn't seen him since he left for his caretaker job at the Bunny Smiles Incorporated K9 storage facility, located in St. Juana's Forest Reserve. The police are beginning an active search for Brian. If you have any information that could help, please call the number on the screen.
was such a sacred thing to me. I can't believe it's just a burning memory.
Thank you.